Hello everyone, Dennis here. Now you might be wondering, Dennis, why does your audio sound different? Well, that's because my second laptop charger burned out. Great, so now I have to wait for a new one to arrive. So in the meantime, you know what, why don't I just edit and record this video on my phone? I'm totally not gonna regret this. Not at all. So I've been seeing a lot of people doing livery videos, so I thought, you know what, I have some spare time. I'll try to do what other people have been doing. But before we begin, massive shout out to Fire Porter and Daniel, the Blue Skulls class. You two were my main inspiration to make this video in the first place. Without further ado, let's roll! Sodoran Mainland Railway Emerald Green. This was the main livery for the Sodoran Mainland Railway when it was first formed, carried by all the engines that worked on it. Notable examples being Nielsen and Amelia. Wellsworth and Sudbury Railway Indigo. This livery was worn by all of the passenger engines that worked on the Wellsworth and Sudbury Railway when it first opened. Now, why did I call this a passenger livery? Well, you'll see soon enough. Wellsworth and Sudbury Railway Maroon. This livery was worn by all of the goods engines on the Wellsworth and Sudbury Railway, and it, along with another livery, inspired NWR Mixed Traffic Red. Tinmouth and Crosby Railway Red. This was the main livery of the Tinmouth and Crosby Railway. Earlier in its life, the Tinmouth, Knapford, and Elsbridge Light Railway. Up until 1913, when all the railways formed, and it, along with the WNS's maroon livery, was combined to make NWR Mixed Traffic Red. Speaking of the NWR, NWR Dark Blue. This is the NWR's main passenger livery, worn by all the engines that worked on the passenger trains when the NWR was formed. NWR Bright Green. This was the NWR's main goods livery when it was first formed in 1914. NWR Mixed Traffic Red. This livery is a cherry red worn by all the mixed traffic engines that worked on the NWR when it was first formed in 1914 and became more popular in 1925 after James's crash. Utility Engine Black. This livery was introduced not when the NWR was first formed, but rather in the 1930s, where many services were cut due to the Great Depression, and it was invented for engines that didn't really have a specific job on the railway. And in World War II, it was used to hide the engines under the cover of darkness at night. NWR Orange. This livery was introduced after World War II due to a shortage of paint at the time, and it became very popular for its distinction between the NWR's main three liveries at that time. Notable users in present day are Murdoch, Billy, and Edvin. NWR Purple. This livery was introduced around the same time as the orange livery. Notable users in present day include Natalia, Charlie or Enterprise, and Lindsay. And the final livery of the day is NWR Sunshine Yellow. This livery was introduced after the NWR split from BR in 1968. Notable users in present day are Molly, Rebecca, and Pranav. Well, this was a fun video to make, and it was very fun covering all the liveries in my NWR. However, we still have the other railways on the island to cover, and I'll do that in part 2 of this video. That's right, a part 2 is coming soon. Have a good day, everyone. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.